Friday, because I find it funny, and when I watch it, it's not like a film that's too serious, or like, it's not like, it doesn't emotionally drag you into it. You can just like hang out, just chill and watch it. And Pursuit of Happiness, cause I just find it like, I feel that since watching that, I feel like I'm able to do a lot more. Like, I feel like almost like the sky's the limit. Like, I've become a lot more ambitious since watching that film. And whenever I feel like I can't do something, like if I feel like I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna succeed in what I want to do, I feel like there's many parts in that film that make me feel like I can do what I want to do. And for a third film, I'd probably say I Am Legend, just for the entertainment factor of it. I just thought that was just a wicked film.
Bronson, because I really like the director. I think he's quite out there and does mad things, but it's also based on a true story, which I like. I like the film Chicago, because usually in films it's always guys that are the bad people. In that film it's the girls. And I like Wolf of Wall Street, which is in the cinema at the moment. I like it because there's always something going on, and it's quite like, I don't know, like quite out there, mad. Yeah.
I'd say the first one would definitely be Man on Fire, because it's Denzel Washington. He's never done a bad film, and I like the story of it, of how he's like depressed and on the verge of suicide, but then this little girl kind of gives him hope, and then he loses that, and his final mission in life is to get her back. And Christopher Walken in the film, one of the best quotes, he says, every artist has their masterpiece and their art, and he says, oh, his is revenge and this is his masterpiece. And I thought it was just how it was laid out was good. The second one would be Boys in the Hood, because it's kind of like, it's a depressing film of a cycle, like stuck in a time cycle where, you know, people were doing what they could do to get by, and it was just a depression, because like it even said in Boys in the Hood, there is a gun shop next to a liquor store, they want us to kill each other. So it was kind of like a depressing look at a time in history now, because it is a time in history that was like 20, 30 years ago. Probably my third one would probably be Nelson Mandela, The Long Walk to Freedom, because it's the story of a revolution that succeeded, and you know, it was one of them films which made you think, it was kind of life affirming in a way, which made you think, you know, you can achieve this regardless of the time, because, you know, he was in prison for 27 years and he came out and he changed so much. So, you know, I think it's just a lesson. And also there's two sides to it. Obviously Winnie Mandela was a bit nuts and that, and he had a more calm mind approach towards it. So I suppose it's two sides of a story of a very, very controversial and difficult time, I guess.